normal day for me, guys, is this. Actually, it's not a normal day because today I woke up at 7 in the morning, which is odd for me to do. Hey, guys, it's kind of what we're doing. Today we're doing a review.
Water cabinetry and design.
Okay, guys, today we're going to do something I classify as a normal day.
After winds shifted California's Dixie Fire over the weekend, Cal Fire says the fire has now burned 700.
I usually go around 6 o'clock, watch local news. Well, today I woke up earlier than usual, so right now I watch local news. Then I go to YouTube and goof off on YouTube. Now, I already looked at, and every morning I wake up, I get go back and get dressed. Then I do something like I'm doing right now, checking on the local news and check to see how many subscribers I got. No YouTube stuff. Then I just go online. Right now it's a normal day, so I thought, today I'm gonna try doing a normal day for you. And this might be one of the longest videos I've ever done. And today we're gonna be doing it all here. Now I have to get breakfast in a little bit, so that's all I like to do. But right now, nothing's really happening. Just on TV, doing the news on our local CBS affiliate, which I watch. Which is weird because I was younger. When I was younger, I used to watch Fox News. But when I moved here to this state, I watched this channel because this channel is actually closer to us. Today's going to be a special video, though, today. So, yeah. So, yeah, I just woke up, relaxing. Going to watch a little bit of watch some stuff on TV, see how it is going right now. Which I kind of feel stupid because I didn't watch the race yesterday, which I should have. So, we're probably going to do practically on a normal morning. As long as since it's not Wednesday or Friday, it's a normal morning. And everything here will be live until, I don't know, maybe noon. And I usually don't do gaming. Sometimes, most time on Mondays I don't do gaming. I used to do nothing practically. I just watch TV. So, let's see what's on normal TV real quick. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't know how this video's going to last for. And I usually don't sit here. Sometimes I do, but, it doesn't really matter. It's almost 6 o'clock. I usually go at 6, but today I woke up early for today. Okay, I wake up around 4. Around 4 or 6, between 4 and 6 in the morning I usually wake up. Okay, 33. That's gonna suck. Paw Patrol. Cute. Norfolk Law. I don't know. Recordings. Okay, anything scheduled for today? 3 things, which I'll watch later. Like tomorrow or later tonight. Let me see what's on our local stations. That's it. I'm gonna see what's on local TV. It's on channels I watch. American Pickies, 205. What's on Velocity? Chasing Classic Cars. Ooh. I will record that. I will watch that off camera. I usually do this every morning to see what's on the channel and see if there's anything good on. Glue. Top secret shit. So there's no action on TV I would want to watch today. So technically nothing's really on. Wait, how am I supposed to get? Oh, please tell me. Oh, I'm good. Fuck. You're kidding me, right? Today, 88. Tomorrow, 90. Wednesday, 90. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 92. Oh, crap. I'm be working in 90-degree weather. Oh, crap. Please tell me that's not the whole week. I'm fucked. I'm going to be miserable. 88 today, tomorrow, Wednesday, 90, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 92. I'm not kidding, guys. This is Kalamazoo, Michigan. Oh crap! So I'm gonna be working in high heat. That means I have to buy some more Gatorade for the week, which is gonna suck. But you know what though? I really don't care. It's just that it's gonna be miserable for me.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, yeah,
Tropical, right?
that's the right description. I almost think would catch the attention more is that not a single low in the 60s. I mean, when we walk into the building, it's in the 70s. You can really feel that in the air. It feels a little Miami-like.
Yeah.
And if you don't have AC, you need to find something. Yeah. Make some new friends. All right, thank you, Jeff. A new study looking at how food impacts life expectancy. The small changes you can make to Sweetwater's done it, Bill.
Yeah, he's supposed to eat healthier, but now he's showing something else.
Keep your home neat and organized without from Menards and Dakota.
YouTube.
Need extra storage or want to add an extra?
Oh, that's right. Usually, 6 a.m. I watch Good Mythical Morning. Well, I don't think I'm going to watch it today because I usually don't watch it now because Mom works full time now, so I don't watch it in the morning because she gets off work. But I'm just going to watch whatever I feel like watching. I'll make some breakfast in a bit, but yeah, I'm just surprised at how things going today. Yeah, Hell's were on last night. Get Swamp was on last night, but I didn't watch Get Swamp because it wasn't working at all. But yeah, I did see Hell of a Boss this week, which was pretty good. 5.6 million views, which is surprising. So when the next one comes out, who knows what's going to happen, but I'll tell you now, that was a good one. Okay, that was a real good one. What the heck is that? 3 years ago, I don't know what that means. I want some. I don't want to know. So I'm just looking for something to watch because there's nothing on TV to watch. There's nothing online to watch right now. Yeah, I can watch Beast. Yeah, I know I can go to Netflix watch that, but I don't watch it right now. Yeah, too early to watch Beastars. I don't care about those on camera.
I've been around the Bay Area to check in on some local small businesses.
We don't live in San Francisco, so shut up.
Everyone on YouTube, yes! It's back! Look!
This week's video is sponsored by DJI, and we have a ripper lineup for you folks. Who wants to kick us off?
200 kids?
Yeah, Dick.
3 fire
Oh,
extinguishers.
good.
A jet ski. Drop it.
And finishing with the recipe.
It's a Fiat.
Our 45-meter tower has 222 steps, and today we're going to race up the top.
But it's
Woo!
just any old race stuff.
Must
roll a 4 to start.
Yes.
Must roll a 4 to finish top.
Oh, to claim the victory.
Now we've wanted to do this for a long time, so we're all pretty excited, and it's flipping cold, so it's going to get us nice and warm. And then I think we're going to have a couple of these.
Oh, yep.
In the sky.
Mavic Minis. Now, good open up, you beauty.
So Editor Jack's going to be flying it around the tower as we
A
ascend.
drone.
It's going to be beautiful, and the sun is just rising, so you're in for a bit of a treat.
Yeah, I'm going to be rolling.
It's fall right now. It's wintertime right now in Australia. Here in Michigan, it's nice and hot and sunny.
Go, son. Be brave.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yes, I'm on.
I like to know what the tower is used for. It's like your guys' shenanigans. I know the tower is used for because of shenanigans. Fighting out with the hard use for guys are shenanigans. Now I'm gonna make since it's almost 5 o'clock or it is 6 o'clock. I'm gonna make breakfast now. This video's gonna suck, but you know what though? I really don't care. I'm so fun. You're not going outside this morning. Daylight. That's what the rule is. Orange juice.
It's super small, but amazingly good features, like professional.
You won't go outside, don't you? But you're gonna go outside tomorrow. You're gonna go outside when it gets daylight out. Okay. You go outside when daylight comes out.
So if you've always been wanting to buy a drone, you've got their 200 flight and drone news you. It helps get amazing views of towers, dams.
So that's the thing, guys. You're gonna have to wait till daylight before I let them out. Right now, it's nice. So you guys.
Leave in the description. You get 5% off the firewall combo or the regular drone. Great opportunity to get it. If you buy it, it really helps support the channel. We appreciate it. How good. Ooh. Sam, you can stay at the top. I'm gonna head down to golfing. Up and up and up and up, we're gonna slice you in half. Honestly,
It's cold enough, so I'm gonna turn it off.
Not that strong. 2 bits for coming home with. This is actually the 3rd time the jet ski has arrived to the top of the tower. It's out!
Whoa! Trampoline Mark Rover?
And now we're gonna hit him on the axe. Something tells me this could be his last drop, but I won't rule it out. Everyone, if you go to the beach and you can't seem to get a tan, like me, this is your chance to actually get a tan. I will say, this jet ski does move a little bit in the air, so we may not hit the axe. That's my first challenge. The next challenge is, if it does hit, will it split? Hey! Yeah,
Cold. I'm warming up.
Pull the cord, sir. Yeah.
I'm in air control off because they don't need it on now.
Looking big. First drop of the day. 3, 2, 1.
It's not that hot right now. Right now it's in the 60s right now, so it's gonna get hotter out.
That miss? Oh, it just caught a piece. I did tell you it swerved a bit and it just came in, which is ironically exactly what happened with the swimming pool. Should have probably learned from that, I think. Has it got another drop in it? I mean, it's definitely not what it was. But Aaron, let's give it a go. Let's drop it. The old fuel tank's just hanging out. So something mostly resembling a jet ski is now coming up the tower. Good news is though, Aaron, this thing, that's in one piece. I mean, he ain't missing the axe, is he? What the heck going on with this tripod? Oh, loosey neck. If this hits the axe, it'll be a miracle. This will be its last drop, there is no doubt. But also in the comment, Maxwell? Yes. What's the name of that? Gee, Stephen, I'm ready. Go, the dancing. 3, 2, 1.
In martial arts, one must master certain disciplines, practice, skill, and focus to become the ultimate warrior. New marksman.
Oh, come on! Oh. The last time this sort of happened was when we tried to hit a house with a piano. Come in! Oh! We just couldn't hit it. That thing's done for. Get him out of here. The old 9-litre foam type stored pressure fire extinguisher. How good. My favourite part about all that is pressure.
Now, we have had a fire extinguisher before that looked sick. Just roll this clip. It's like a white powder came out last time, but this time we've been told we've got foam, like high pressure foam in there. So interesting to see sort of how that's different. Hopefully they actually just really sorted it out too. That's one piece of ice. That was a tremendous view. Oh, well, if the jet ski didn't do anything for you that well. Oh. I reckon my bucket's got H&M in my face. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Bang!
You boys gonna stand a little back, are ya? Yeah, just a little back. We're gonna shelter behind Nikki.
Hey?
Nikki. Nikki Kaye. Nikki Kaye, yeah. Whenever you say go, I will probably go. Go!
Whoa.
That's it, let's go! Woo! Tell ya. Definitely didn't get all the way through it, Gordon, but it's opened her up. That's it. Yeah, look, that's the gaping hole. That's the gaping hole. I thought it was foamy on the inside. That is foamy. Hey boys, I've actually got 2 more up here. Should I drop them both at the same time? 2 down at once. That's a good idea. Good for you. But this time, could you try and get it more in the middle?
And not just the middle, but the center of it.
The center of it. Oh, like right down the guts?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I don't think this is going to go well, but we'll give it a go.
2 extinguishers, guys, at once. So safe.
Fire extinguisher number 1 has just actually nothing wrong with it. Right here, and that one's good. Ooh. We've done the same thing. We've done the same thing. Everyone, have a look at this slowly and then we'll move on.
Where the camera's actually on.
Quick contest, everyone. What should we drop on the axe next? Now, if we choose your comment, 2 things will happen. 1, and 2, we will drop that item. How good.
Let's get under the cans. Get on the cans.
So in here, we have many colours and varieties of soft drink cans, or soda, whatever you want to call it. We're going to drop them out of this bag, and we'll see if we can hit any. Righto, lads. You good?
Oh, definitely not. I'm running a flat battery. Now, here's a question. What battery goes in this camera?
Looking promising.
I think that'll do it, everyone.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Whoa!
Got plans for tomorrow. What we're gonna do?
Oh, yes! Listen to the fizz! Smell it! Smell it! There better be one can in there that's not broken that we can have and enjoy.
A lot of explosion. No idea if any hit the blade. Guess that's the job for the slowie.
Get a bit out of you. Car's rigged up, ready to go up. No, not ready. Rex
Not ready.
isn't- Oh,
Rex-
Drew. Get him on. If you don't know who Rexy is, where have you been?
He is the stuntman extraordinaire.
He is our stuntman, and he has flown our planes that have dropped down,
He's ridden a boat down.
and he's about to go on the car. I will just say, defect notice. This vehicle must not be used on any road. Karen, we're not using it on the road.
Now he's in the sky.
A little bit disappointed we didn't get both.
No, that adds more character. It's like my parents' dog, it only has one eye.
In
That's all
fairness.
character.
Derek, do you want to just check the pairs afterwards? Make sure the wheels are okay?
He'll fly, I reckon.
There he is.
Oh, that's right.
See you later, Nicky.
Bye, Nicky.
No, 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 no.
No,
No, no. Hey.
Goodbye, Nicky.
Hello, little Mavic Mini. Look at that, cute as a button.
Oh, he's coming up. Here it comes, folks. Here it comes.
If you haven't seen our YouTube stories, I think they are.
Yeah, get on him.
We just did a pearl.
It's a laugh.
I don't think it's going to.
I don't think she can throw it. I would love for it to like pinch it and like for the car to wrap around.
Oh, just like
Yep.
all four wheels are touching each other.
Or touching the axe, yeah.
Oh, you're touching the
Yeah.
axe. But
And,
if you
and it
took it off,
stays.
yeah,
And it, yeah, that would
yeah,
be touching.
you know, within a bull's rock.
These.
No, that's like a rah.
Righto, boys. Will it split? That's the big question.
It'd be like a dream that we just talked about for about 30 minutes down here. But yeah, that'd be great.
There's a school group.
You can see him down there.
They're actually here for an excursion at the Gravity Discovery Centre. We've actually kept the car waiting for them so they can watch the drop and experience the excitement. So, gee whiz, some lucky kids, I tell you.
The audience is primed. Let's get into it. Who else is primed? Optimus.
I'm very, very nervous.
Look at that thing. Nicky in the sky.
Please hit the axe blade, you beautiful red wagon. 3, 2, 1. 3,
Stop, we're on.
1.
It's almost done! Woo! I can't blow it! Look at that!
I have no axes in my hands.
Fresh cut. Youngsters. Oh, just quietly. Don't even move.
Turn with the Cohen. Still. Hey, Zach.
Oh, it has like
He's going nuts.
Nearly. It didn't have much to go.
I reckon it's through.
Every bit of the car that touched that blade was chopped. It did hook in a little bit, just like the jet ski. And even though we moved the axe blade closer to us to try and avoid that, oh well, what can you do? You can only try.
Oh, the big fella. How is he?
He's all fine. Come on.
I mean,
did you have any doubts? He was just right in front. Should we throw some slow?
Oh, there we go. There's two skills with it.
I'm going to put up a playlist of all the axe videos we've done on this side. And
I'm going to do two things today.
Yeah, what's
Merch.
it?
Let me get it.
Yes, we can put a button maybe. Cheers.
Introducing the shorter side of YouTube. Watch and create your own short videos.
I'm gonna make some breakfast in a little bit.
In today's video, we're not going to yell again because we actually quite enjoyed it last week.
Long joints, here we go!
Everyone on YouTube, yes! It's back! And look!
This week's video is sponsored by DJI, and we have a ripple on.
There's a mega trampoline in this back for its swan song.
Otter Creek, Florida, YouTube.
Have the property officially. Okay, so here's what's going on. It's been a hail to the
Oh man, I don't know about this hurricane coming.
that looks like a joint, and it's either arm or leg bone.
This is just the beginning of a massive hurricane. I'm hiding under my blankets. The rain just won't stop. This is getting crazy.
The storms have finally stopped for the moment. And that's going to give us a little time for actual hurricane preparation. Remember, I've never gone through a hurricane before, and frankly, all of my feathered friends here, they haven't either. I've got some huge concerns, and it's going to be a huge learning curve. But we've got to prep. We've got to get prepared. I got to tell you, I'm truly, truly concerned about that right there. And I'm going to show you why here in just a moment. What we got to do first, though, is we actually have to take care of the animals. We found out we've got a rooster. So red right there is a rooster. There's Karen. Yeah, I hear you, Karen. The biggest question I have is if I'm going through a Cat 1 hurricane, that's what they're forecasting, a Cat 1 hurricane, what do I do with the animals? And if it's a hurricane where I have to evacuate, again, what do I do with the animals? Today, right now, what we're going to do, Karen, you are something else. You're always up in the action, aren't you, baby? What we're going to do right now, we're going to get them fed, and then we're going to start the projects for hurricane preparation. I'm going to feed the pigs first, and thanks to the melon woman, Mimi, our local resident melon lady and friend of What the Hail. She's just a neighbor right around the corner. She's given us so many melons for the pigs. We can't thank her enough. And the pigs are going to get fed first. They're getting melons. Yeah, melons. Hey, the chickens might even get muffins. You never know. It could happen. I love it when all my friends follow. So what I've done is I've taken some of the melons from the back of the gator there, and I have the gate closed because the pigs actually have some friends coming really soon. So you can see here in the pig pen, the pigs right over here, they have shelter from the storm, okay? And there's side pieces in there as well, and there's areas that are open for airflow. The pigs right now are just having crazy fun with the watermelons. This is the wallowing hole right here. So that gets filled with water, and so does the water there. Now, some have said, "Oh my goodness, that water's not clean." They're pigs. They dig into the ground with their snout. And by the way, pigs and chickens, they need that sand, they need that dirt. It helps digest. So that's a good thing for them. That's what they do. They get snout right down into the ground, sand, dirt, the whole deal. The biggest question though is, do I leave the gate open? Because every morning I leave the gate open, and every night they come back, and they come back to bed for their dog treats. I say, back to your bed, back to your bed. And they all come scrambling in right into here, into their bed, and they get their dog treat. I've got to guess that for a hurricane and for evacuation, I just have to leave this gate open. They need to be able
to. Looking for something different? We've got that. Whatever your travel needs, Booking.com has the widest choice of vacation rentals at the best prices. Welcome back to travel. Booking.com.
Experience iconic luxury in a Cadillac SUV like the XT6, an IIHS top safety pick with seating for up to 7 passengers, or the XT5 with over 20 available safety and driver assistance features. Your Cadillac SUV.
to be able to forage. Remember, they're wild animals. God created the animals to survive and live without mankind feeding them watermelons. Now, it's really nice that they get the watermelons, and we love being able to feed them the watermelons, but if I have to evacuate, they're going to have to be able to evacuate as well. I'll leave that gate open, and they'll be able to come in and out, in and out. They'll be able to go to shelter here. They'll also be able to go to shelter over there. You'll see the pole barn is over there, and I'll leave different areas. You see that bay and that bay, those are open. They'll be able to go into there for shelter as well, which they do often already. Chicken coop, going to be a little bit of a different story. Now, I've got the water feeder right there, and they get water anywhere and everywhere else. Chicken coop, remember, usually snakes are up here. That's what these high areas are for. The snakes, we've had 5 snakes in the past 2 days. And the reality of that is, I think God created them with the knowledge to know there is a storm coming. They're going high, and they're going really high. And the other thing they're going for is all those fresh eggs. Nice. But the chickens, they will always come and roost. Now remember, chickens, regardless whether it's a man-built coop or not, they are going to roost. And there are times where these chickens don't make it back into the coop, and they jump right up into the trees and they roost. I think the safest thing to do, and this is just me, I think the safest thing, I'm asking, what do you think? I think the safest thing, what about you, sweetheart? No, sweetheart, she's such a sweetie. The safest thing to do, Chicken Little, that's my baby. That's George's baby too. And there's the rooster. The safest thing to do, baby. Hi, baby. She's gonna go sit on the eggs. She's been brooding, which is great because I got her back into the coop. Actually, see, I got her back into the coop laying again. Those small ones, those are her eggs. But the safest thing to probably do is not worry about the eggs. Is to worry about the chickens being able to get out to feed on the land and to get water. So what I've done, and I hope it works, I just have a bungee right here, and I'm going to bungee the door open. The danger, obviously, predators can get in. The safety part of it is the chickens can get in and out, and I'm going to have to weigh the risk. All right, you hatch them eggs, baby. You hatch those, Chicken Little. One of the biggest concerns is making sure equipment isn't near any trees. There's a tractor. Yeah, that's the Hulk Smash. You can see right there's the Hulk Smash sign from Eva. The Hulk Smash is all the way over there. We've got to put things where things won't fall, and that even the gator. And the storms already have done damage. Remember, I spent $1,000 on solar lights, solar street lights. This one's already, because of the storms, pulling out of the tree. There are others that are just fine, like this one. But we've got to protect all of the property, all of the assets. Look at this. $25,000 gator. This is what happens when you have camp hails. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. The guys tried to duct tape it with black duct tape so that I wouldn't notice what happened. And oh my goodness. There's a lizard right there. And the lizard, that's not a Tic Tac. That little lizard actually laid an egg on the duct tape. All right, I have to pull that lizard off and save the egg. I can't believe that. Everything's going to higher ground because of the hurricane coming. I got the part for this. I wanted to fix this too. And then the gator will be parked right in there. And that's where all the animals already come in. They can come in here for shelter, come in here for shelter. And honestly, there's a bathroom. That sounds like an Egyptian is calling me. There's a bathroom right there too. So let's see what's going on. I think an Egyptian is calling. Let's see. Is Z hello? Z hello? I'm filming. Anything you want to say to everybody as you're in Ohio, safe from this hurricane, and I'm trying to prepare and make sure that I don't die during the hurricane?
Yes, I thought you'd never ask.
Okay.
Here in Ohio, it's been high 70s, low 80s, beautiful and sunny. Glad to be back in Ohio.
All right, good to know.
Yeah, I'm glad you really asked.
Oh, man. Within a moment's notice, the monsoon started up again. The chickens and ducks are all eating over there. We got so much to do to prep. It's getting worse. It's getting harder. It's getting harder and harder. Oh, man. Oh, man, I don't know about this hurricane coming. Moose seems to be safe again. What do you think, Fred? Yeah? Okay. We're gonna try going out there one more time. We gotta save ourselves from this hurricane. One of the biggest issues, deadfall. Deadfall, which obviously comes from trees. See that there? It took me all day to put these lights up everywhere. There's one up in that tree as well. Had to trim everything, make sure they get light. And we have the camper as a 38-foot lacrosse luxury light, the touring edition. We've got it right underneath a giant tree. I put it under the tree on purpose, and I think you know that already. Trees provide shade, protection, but during a hurricane, that tree could do a ton of damage on a very expensive camper, and that's where we're living. Well, that's where I'm living right now. We got to go up top. We're going to see what we have to do to prep and prepare. In the few months we've been here already, you can already see, man, there's a tree there. These trees keep dropping branches. There's more branches over there, more over there. Look at this. Whoa, that's slick. I almost slipped right off of the algae. When this branch fell on the actual camper, it was in the middle of the night, scared the living daylights out of me. I left it here because I thought maybe it could protect that opening. And that's the shower opening, and that's another light opening right over there. That's the AC unit. One thing's for sure, the way that I parked this camper in here, we could walk out from the camper door right into the side house door. But this awning, that's not going to be able to stay any longer like that, or that thing's going to get ripped right off during all the hurricane winds. Getting the camper cleaned off and getting all the standing water off is a big deal. And it'll protect the camper's longevity. And, I think we might just have to move the camper. This is where the big branch was. Look at this, right here, that branch is dead. I mean, that whole portion of the tree could come down right onto the camper. It's literally right over sky light and fan area. Looking for more deadfall. I think our best bet is I clean off the camper and I pull it straight out into that area. and a tree would literally have to uproot and fall over onto the camper to do any damage. Entire camper is cleaned off, minus the actual awning, and that'll clean off when I roll it up. But we got another major problem. We pull this out into the field. I'm just going to show you what the problem is going to be. Electric, that's a problem. See right there? The electric line feeds the camper. Water, that's another problem. See right here? We paid $20,000 to get clean, fresh water. And that goes from the city up front, 1,200 feet back here, into a filter, comes back out, and then feeds into the camper. Another filter here, and it gives us alkaline water. I pulled this thing out into the field out there. I've got no utilities. Camper's a great camper. I'm extremely, extremely grateful for it. It has met my needs over and over and over and over and over and over again. The reality is this: 70-mile-an-hour plus winds. Who the hails wants to have shelter in a tin box camper? Not me. Not only the animals at risk, honestly, even with pulling the camper forward into the field, I'm at tremendous risk. We'll get back to this, but before we do, I want you guys to guess who broke it. Camp Hales. Who did it? Wapo, Conky, Rob, or George? You know, your grandparents sent this feed for you, and you guys are kicking out all the sunflower seeds and eating all the mealworms instead. I guess, oh, look, the red ants are all over the seeds. They do not like the sunflower seeds. Note to self, no sunflower seeds for the chickens. None at all. We got to get Hulk Smash in a better place. We can't keep Hulk Smash up in all of these trees. I mean, look at all the broken branches up here. There are broken branches literally everywhere. So Hulk Smash has to go somewhere that's not in direct sunlight, but also has some covering. Unfortunately, Hulk Smash is bigger than the tractor that old man Clark, Mr. Clark, used to have. And so none of his overhangs are going to work. I just got to find a place where there's somewhat shelter and shade, and then also keeps away from any trees potentially falling down on Hulk Smash, because we're going to need Hulk Smash and that rake right there, that grapple, to clean up the aftermath of the hurricane. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, show me what you got, girl. That's it. Show me what you got, girl. All right, here we go. Reverse. We got to get out of here. We definitely got to get ourselves out of here and find somewhere new. Just don't know where yet. Maybe over there. Another problem is we have to prepare for the actual hurricane. One of the hydraulic lines has popped loose. Now, that's going to be important because it actually controls the up and down on the lift here. What you have to do is shut the whole tractor off, and you have to do all kinds of things like this. I think our guests are on the way to relieve that hydraulic line, and then even after you relieve that pressure, it is hard as nails to get that thing back on. I've got to get it on if we're going to use this tractor for hurricane cleanup. All right, I think I actually got it. It wasn't easy, but let's give it a try and see if we got it all right. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Does she tilt? Yeah, she's tilting. That's good. Opening, closing, tilting down, and oh yeah, we got it. We got it. She's ready. She is ready for hurricane cleanup. Oh yeah. What I decided to do is put the tractor right by the house. Now, the reality is the tractor was $45,000. The house is absolutely worthless. It has no value. Haven't even insured it because there's no value. It's coming down. There's holes in it everywhere. So if a tree falls, my hope is the house actually takes the tree and saves the tractor. Our guests are here. We gotta go let them in the gate. I got a feeling they're here for one thing and one thing only: to spoil those pigs before the huge storm. It's Adventures with the Hudsons. It's Grandma and Grandpa Hudson. I'm guessing you're here to spoil some pigs before a hurricane.
We are, and do you really think we're gonna get a bad hurricane?
I'm prepping for it, so I just figured you guys just want to take the grand pigs home with you.
We're all gonna clean this all out and take them back with us.
And we want to put feed in, and they can eat on the way.
Jim, I know how much you love smoking bacon.
Oh yeah.
You
I don't think we can smoke that bacon.
You gave me a bag of bacon yesterday at Robbie's at Guess Swamp.
If they left,
How long do you think it took for me to empty the bag on the way
We
home?
didn't make it home.
How long?
on the way, 30 minutes.
15 minutes. It was gone. It was gone in 15 minutes.
Good stuff, isn't it?
It was good.
We got more.
More license
Now,
plates.
explain where that one came off of.
That one right there.
Yes.
They'll come off of Old Gray.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Which is, I think that's one you met.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
met you.
yeah. That'll look good on the house.
So,
Storage unit 5.
Oh, I love it.
And this one is a very important one.
this is important to me.
This is her dad's.
Oh,
This is her
nice.
dad's.
My dad was a fisherman on
Oh,
Lake
I thought that said freshman.
Fisherman.
Okay. All right.
Fisherman.
Fisherman on Lake Erie.
Dad
Wow.
had this on his car
Nice.
forever, and then he wanted it up at Lake Erie, and it was in his shed. And when we had to close up his camper and everything's
Yeah,
gone,
yeah.
we kept the license plate. It's been in our garage, but now it's going to be on your place.
Fisherman's better for shark fishing here in Florida,
That's
right?
right.
Grandpa Jim, you guys sent dog bones, no doubt about that. Look at that. I see something else in your hand.
We stopped at McDonald's. Hopefully they'll eat it.
These pigs will eat absolutely
They might
anything.
spit this out. It wasn't good.
I wouldn't spit it out, but if I'll eat it, I know they'll eat it. These babies got a bunch of melons earlier. Oh, and now look at this. They're gonna get a cheeseburger.
Ow.
Cause you're my cheeseburger. Yeah, they make a mess. They make a mess, Grandma.
I think I'll let
Yeah.
Jim give him the rest.
Come on.
You're my cheeseburger. I'll let for you. Oh, I'll let for you. You're my cheeseburger. My precious cheeseburger. I will wait for you. That little song brought to you by What the Hales. It'll be on the CD coming out soon. We promise. We promise. Oh, they're having so much fun with their grandparents. Look at that. Do they like the cheeseburger?
Oh my God, it's gone.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, they love it.
Feed their piggies.
That is such a good girl. Good babies. Wait, you're destroying us right now. We are getting messy like pigs right now. They are so happy. Grandma and Grandpa Hudson had to go. You can hear the baby pigs actually squealing for them in the back. Please, Grandma. Take us with you. There's a hurricane. One of the areas I am really concerned about is the creek. Let's go see what's happening back in the back with the creek. We just had another swell stop. Oh, look at all this. Holy cow. I think it's safe to say the creek, even the trails, are completely flooded right now, going through. Oh my goodness. We're up to the fenders. It's flooded for sure. There's mosquitoes everywhere. This is the bridge where the bridge usually is. Look at this. I've never seen it this high. Bridge is completely gone. Holy spider. That is a giant spider. There's bubbles over there. I just saw something splashing over there. My guess is gators. That would be my guess. There's stuff everywhere. There's literally stuff everywhere right now. Oh, man. So, oh, no. That looks like another bone. That looks like another bone right there. All right. That video, I gotta make calls again. That video will be coming soon with the follow-up, and it looks like we're adding some new material to it. Yeah, that is, right? Can't touch it. That is. That looks like a joint, and it's either arm or leg bone. With all the constant rainfall, more bones are washing up, obviously. I have no idea what's going to happen once the hurricane hits. Kind of scared. I have a feeling the flooding back there is going to get worse, and more bones are going to show up as well. The high level of the creek explains why we have 5 rat snakes that we've found in less than 24 hours. Yep, there's 5 heads there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not just going for the chicken eggs, they're going for high ground because the storm is coming. Speaking of high ground, the storms have busted that light out. I have to get up there and fix that before this hurricane comes. Here we go. And we get to see why we have to fix this. Oh man. Climbing with one hand and holding a camera with another, probably not the smartest thing in the world to do. But the strength of the storms has actually ripped this holder out of the tree. So what I'm gonna do is grab that out like so. We're gonna rebuild this part. Ain't gonna film that though. You can see the end product of that. And there you have it. My makeshift, making it straight to keep. See, it was angled down before, and that put all the weight, snapping it down in the storm. Now it's angled up, that takes the weight off of it. Now I gotta get a 6 to 7 foot pole out with all the weight, slide it in here. Last time I did that, it actually took me an hour to line it up because I'm 40 feet up in the air. The things I do for that George because she's scared of the dark. I'm scared of her, that's why I do it. 2 hours later, about 2 gallons of sweat, it's fixed. We got so much more to do before this hurricane hits, and we are running out of time. George, are you ready to see it?
I'm so ready.
And there it is, I fixed it. Now you can see everything. It's fixed. Are you happy? This is just the beginning of a massive hurricane. I'm right in the path. This is just the beginning. Elsa is coming to get me. I don't know about this hurricane coming. Within a moment's notice, the monsoon started up again. That was another rough night after a rough day of preparations, and I still have so much more to do to prepare for Elsa coming. Right now, this looks like it's the calm before the storm. But Levy County, Levy County, I am in Levy County, is already under a state of emergency. I'm not sure what's appropriate during hurricane season. I'm hoping blue and white. Yeah, I'm going with the swimming trunks. I think this is going to be more than appropriate this week. I ain't planning on changing either. Good news, I got the entire awning cleaned up and all rolled up. Okay, so it's all in. Look at that, there's a little tiny tree frog. We get little tiny tree frogs out here, and they don't go away. There's one, they're usually out here peeping all night. So the awning is safe, that won't rip off. I still have to pull the camper out there, but before I do, I've got a lot of things that I got to prep. We're going to have to take things from inside the camper and put them inside the house. This is where my shelter is going to be for tonight with the storm coming. George loves telling people I sleep with way too many pillows. Let's see, there's 1, 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 pillows. Hi everybody! 7 pillows. They're gonna get set up inside Camp Hales on the couch, just like when the guys are here. Regardless of whether it is or not, I feel like this will be the safer place for me to actually hunker down for the night. Now, the benefit of being right here on the couch in the house isn't the security of the house, because the house isn't secure. The house is going to fall over. But it has been here for quite some time, and it hasn't fallen over yet. The biggest benefit, look at that, extra pillows. I've got shelter, I gotta have water, and I just filled up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Gatorade bottles. Everybody always asks, Jeremy, what flavor Gatorade do you drink? I don't. I usually just make a drink mix, just like this. So you get lemonade, and then George likes to mix in cherries, strawberries. Those are the ones I don't like. I need grape and orange. And then she bought this blueberry, which I have not drunk because it is horrible as well. But it looks like, I mean, that's what we're gonna have to have. My urologist told me to get as much citric acid as I possibly can through drink mixes. That's why you always see me drinking Gatorade. I still have water currently. That's right now. That doesn't mean I'll have it tomorrow morning. So 7, I'm hoping is gonna do me well. Food, we better check. And you know what? I better go to Walmart. We're running out of apples. That's about 2 days worth. More importantly, okay, yeah, we're good. I can survive this hurricane. Camp Hales, I hope we make it through all of this. Now that I've got my shelter, food, and water, I have to take care of the animals. Now, I'm going to tell you point blank, the animals aren't my biggest priority right now. That's not my biggest priority. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you what my biggest priority is in just a moment. I just received a message, an emergency alert. I'm gonna show it to you right here. Storm surge, flooding. You know what? Let's take a look at the flooding map here on the property as well. Remember that survey I paid for? I told everybody it was $5,800. It was actually $6,200. I was wrong. That's still safe. Today, when we let the animals out, both the chickens, the ducks, and the pigs over there, they will stay out. Established 2021. I hope it makes it through. Last night, I put all the ducks in here as well. So everybody is going to get come out this morning. Everybody's coming out. Okay, now this is our chance to go in and check things out. See how things are doing up here. Usually, oh, there's an egg. And look at that. We got another visitor in Georgia's chicken coop. Where's it going? There it is. Look at how effortlessly they climb. That's another rat snake. Looking for high ground, getting away from the storm surge. And I mean, let's be honest, looking for a meal as well. Here's what we're gonna do. See that bungee? That bungee is going there, and this shelter will stay open the entire time for the chickens in case they need to come in, go out, come in, go out, and then they'll have the opportunity to find shelter other places. Remember, they're roosting animals. So they'll roost, they'll fly up there. They'll fly up on top of the pole barn. They'll fly, there's times they're roosting up here. So they can roost anywhere, and this whole area will be open for them as well. A lot of times they just like to roost up in here. I haven't fixed the side panel of the gator yet. It's the least of my concerns right now. My concern right now, getting the animals fed, getting the animals out, and saving the most important thing here on the property. And no, that's not me. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. I gotta run some more water for your wallowing hole, huh? This is their wallowing hole right here. So it's right next to their water. and then they go to the bathroom back there. And at nighttime, that's right back in there. Okay, so we've got watermelons. We still have watermelons from the melon lady Mimi. I'm gonna go ahead, give them more melons. We're gonna open their gate. They'll have free access. They come back every night anyway. Let's get them fed. See how they're doing. They do love melons almost as much as I love melons. Probably not quite as much, but Nancy Chicken Nugget got to come right in. I see you, burnt bacon. Dig in, bacon bits. That's it, beauty. You dig right in. So they're having the time of their lives. Now, I gave them some extra melons. And the reason why, look at them go. They're eating like pigs, which obviously that's, no, don't put your snout in there. That's where the whole phrase came from. So I gave them extra melons just in case, if I get too much flooding. And then that way, they're going to be able to go out and forage. Remember, they're wild animals. Every animal is a wild animal. God created them to self-sustain. He didn't create man to actually pen them up. And that's why I believe in free range with the animals. So I let them have free range, whether they're chickens, ducks, or pigs. They have free range. I love them. I want to have them. But I also recognize that God created them to be self-sustaining without my help. But I'm doing what I can to help them because God also created them for us to enjoy them. Somebody here isn't so sure that the hogs aren't wild. She's hanging out on the outside. And then the others, they're digging it. They're all digging it. Look at all the new branches that had just fallen down last night. That's not even the 70-mile-an-hour winds that are coming. Right there, you see that? There. That's this tree. That tree is the same as that tree. And that's why the camper, this is the small stuff, like right over here. That's why the camper absolutely has to be moved. And that's no small job. This is the survey of the property. 70 acres right here, right in here, right in here. That was Brian and Tina's fence line argument. That was Michael's mom's fence line argument. This is the important part right here. Most of the property, federal flood zone A, special flood hazard area, subject to inundation by the 1% annual chance of flood. Base flood elevation is not determined by FEMA. Over here, this is a zone X, outside the 0.2% annual flood zone. So most of it is flood zone A, right? Right in through here, right in, this is the cell tower. This is the pole barn, the house, chicken coops right there. It's these areas that I think flood zone X, we have two flood zone X's in there. I don't know if these are more susceptible to flooding with it being X, or this is more susceptible. I'm guessing all of this is more susceptible, that this is the drier areas. This is right where we wanted to put the warehouse. And then the house is going to go right up here. We've got to head up to one of the most important places on the property because this is the thing that I need to save. By the way, new update. Elsa is headed for Cedar Key. Cedar Key is 10 minutes west of me. I'm 10 minutes from the Gulf. This is getting crazy. The storm isn't the actual biggest threat. It's what's called storm surges. You know what? We're headed to Cedar Key. We're going to go see what the Gulf is doing. But first, we have to undoubtedly, we have to save the most important part of the property. No hurricane preparations would be complete without saving priceless art. So what I did, went out to Walmart yesterday, everybody else was buying generators and chainsaws and gasoline tanks, you name it, batteries and flashlights. Me, I'm about to save the art. With 4 to 5 foot storm surges forecasted in our area here, that's perfect. There's only one thing I wanted to save more than anything else, and bam, there it is. It's going to be underwater, but hopefully it floats. We're going to head over to Cedar Key. We're going to go see what the Gulf is doing now. I'm no stranger to bad weather on water. Remember, I grew up in Ohio on Lake Erie. My first job was a speedboat driver. As a matter of fact, we had all kinds of crazy weather. You know tornadoes. Well, on the water, a body of water, that's called a water spout. There was one point in time I was actually stuck right next to a water spout in a sailboat with an anchor just spinning and spinning and spinning with a stuck mast. That mast had a mechanical failure. The mast would not come down. 40 foot up in the air, lightning striking all over the lake. I literally, at the age of 16, was watching lightning strike everywhere around me and praying to God that it would not strike me. And by God's grace and mercy, I'm still here today. If we're lucky, maybe the hurricane will remove all this garbage from the neighbors and send it on over to the dump. Driving into Cedar Key, the very first thing you see, there is a storm warning in effect. Let's go look at the actual water. I just made it out to Cedar Key. This is the Gulf right out here. It's already pretty turbulent. This is the highest I've ever seen the water ever. That felt pretty good. We're going to have to go talk about what a storm surge is and the power of a storm surge and why the storm isn't the biggest danger. The surge is the biggest danger of Camp Hales, the property in Otter Creek. It's definitely a con. You can see damage from previous storms right here. Oh, that's not the only damage, though. Let's go out on the Cedar Key pier, the dock, where people are usually fishing nonstop, but right now the only ones fishing, those are the birds. Storm surge. What's the storm surge? Well, we all know high tide, we all know low tide, right? When that storm or that tropical depression or that hurricane comes in, obviously like a vacuum, it sucks up all that water. And it also pushes. And it pushes so much water. You see that right there? That is a key island. That used to be the bulk of Cedar Key until a hurricane came in and separated that key from everything else. That key right there has a cemetery, remnants of an old pencil factory. There's all kinds of things out there. They turned it into a state park even. Because of a hurricane, that key is now inaccessible from this key. So they rebuilt Cedar Key right here. Storm surge? Think of the storm surge simply as this. That high tide gets even higher. Even higher. Right now, the forecast in my area is 5 to 7 feet. Based on some kind of measuring unit that I'm not familiar with personally, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to swim, but I don't swim. I only doggy paddle. Mr. Pelican, can you give me any pointers? What should I be doing in preparation? Because you just look completely and totally chill. Is there anything I should be focused on? Yes? What should I be doing? If I could fly and if I could swim like you, I probably wouldn't be so concerned. You all just chill there. This is just some of the destruction from the last storm. Who the hell knows what's going to happen this time? Time to get back to the truck, back to the ranch. We've got more preparations. We got a lot of things that got to be done. I think the truck got a little bit of a bath. Not a bad thing. To make a trip back to Walmart, I've got to get some flavors that I want. Orange. Wait, you know what? I'm just going to take all of these. There we go. And I think I'm going to take, all of these as well. Florida hurricane preparation. Look at this. Chainsaws. We got generators, all of batteries, flashlights, the whole deal. Necessities, you got to have the candy, and I guess we're going to have another gas shortage because everybody's going to buy it all.
It's beyond crazy. It's even more chaotic in Walmart right now than it is going to be during the storm when the storm brings all the chaos. But I got the necessities. The Lay's chips. I should have known better than to get chips. I should have been eating healthier. Like a fool, I went and tried to eat driving. I put it right there in the cup holder. Not made for cups, and bam, poured all out right there. At least I still got apples, right? Now, the other thing we need to do, look at here. We are on E. We're on E. We've got to fill the truck up. We have to fill the truck up with diesel. We have to because we may have to get out of here in a hurry. It might seem a little crazy to you, maybe even a little odd, but everything I have here in Florida, every vehicle runs off of diesel. This is a 500-gallon diesel tank. While everybody else is out worried about gas, I pump my own diesel into every piece of equipment I have, including my trucks. As with most things in my life, you probably guessed everything being diesel is by design. I just got new updates. The biggest storm surges are coming at 2 a.m., 4 a.m. tonight here in Levy County off of Cedar Key. I got to get the camper moved, but look at that. Not only do I have to get the camper moved, everything on this house is broken, like literally everything. I got to try and get everything that doesn't work, like these windows, to somehow close as well. No idea why this window won't work. The turner definitely doesn't work. I gotta get it closed somehow, some way, even if we have to break it even more just to close it. Let's head outside. You know what the worst part of this is? The thing will not flush. The leach bed is overflowing with floodwaters. It's blocked. Let's see. See, even if I do that, it's catching on something, and I don't know what. It's catching somewhere on something, and I need it to completely and totally seal because, oh, you know what? Here you go. Those are hurricane doors. Okay. And I'm going to assume, yep. Okay, here we go. These are, bam, there we go. One more thing down. Just got more new projections. Look at this here. There are latches on all the screened-in porch doors, too. Newest projections, 70-plus mile-an-hour winds. That is like 4 miles an hour away from a Category 1. We have a hurricane. Anybody who goes, this is just a tropical storm, Jeremy? No, we have a hurricane. All right, now I know what all of these latches on everything is for. That's for the hurricane. We're secure there. There's no doubt. The hurricane is coming. I don't think I'm getting any sleep tonight. Last thing, we gotta move this camper. I just gave the chickens one more real big meal just to make sure we don't become a meal if anything happens. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. I mean, it is literally everywhere. There's no place here on the property you can't go where there's protection. Let's go get the camper protected now. I've got stabilizers all over the camper. There, all the way over there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna retract them all. I'm just gonna retract everything, lift, pull forward in hopes of just backing right back up, hoping to back right back up once the storm is done and set everything right there on it again. The reason I want the camper right where it is when I put it back is because I lined it up to go out the camper door to go in the house door. And I want it that way again. We had a little overhang there, and then I had the whole canopy overhang, and we were protected from the elements. Because I'm fairly lazy,
or maybe I'm a really hard worker, but I like to do things smarter. I'm just going to take a Sharpie and I'm actually going to mark the level right on the edge so that when I back up, because I got to take this up to get it off here, but when I put it right back down, I don't want to have to level the trailer. I just want that mark to tell me where it's at. The storm is just hours away. Most businesses, except for Walmart, have already sent all their employees home. This is where I turn my water off. That's feeding the camper right now. All right, let's go find it over on the camper. We'll have to relieve all that pressure. It's around the other side. I'm just going to leave that filter there. That's going to stay. I'm going to leave the hose there too. And we're almost there. We're almost there. It goes in up here. There's where the hose goes in. That's all of our fresh water. And what we'll have to do, we'll just have to, we'll take this right here and then watch this. We'll just turn it on and then all that pressure will go out. Do hot water too, just in case. See that there? Yeah, okay. And now what I can do is I can actually unhook that hose. Next step is power. We're literally hours away from the sky just getting ferocious on us here. Babies. What babies? They just came running. All right, now here's what we gotta do. We gotta drop the camper onto the truck, just like this, and then we'll be able to pull it. I think the pig says it's coming. Right, babies? You sense it? I know you do. As soon as that weight gets off there, so close, so close. We'll be ready to just pull forward. There it goes, there it goes. Right like that. Yep, we got it lifted. We got it lifted. We're going to get it out of the way. And in just hours, me and the pigs, we're going to see if we can survive this. We're pulling the trailer forward. This thing has not moved from this spot. Jeez, for, I don't know, when did we get on the property? February, March, April, June, July. And all I'm going to do, I'm pulling forward right now. I'm just going to get into a position which I think is safe. The truck will definitely be underwater. This whole area here by the shelling tree will be flooded within a matter of hours. And this yard will turn into a lake. But at least we're protecting the camper. And I think we're far enough away to alleviate any damage. Now all we can do is wait. I'll be giving you updates on the hour once the storm reaches here. It's coming any hour. Who the hell knows what's going to happen during this hurricane? It is beginning. Oh, man. Oh, man. Things that want to kill you. Oh! Oh, man. Oh! This place might be haunted. Sure, it's over 90 degrees right now in Florida. And yeah, my eyes are a mess. Allergies, then-induced styes. It's a mess. But a mess doesn't stop the best. We're going to go explore an abandoned home here in Florida, right across the street from my own home. This home has been abandoned for years upon years upon years. And it's going to be extremely important that we have jeans because of potential predators or snakes we could find, boots, and the famous hoodie. You gotta go get the gator. As we go get the gator, all the ducks and all the chickens are coming to get us. I love that wall. this will be our ride of choice this morning. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's all fixed. It's looking really good. Did you guess who broke it yet? Oh, everybody who guessed it was me. Wrong! There's been so many cool, amazing things on this 70 acres here at the ranch. Who the hell knows what we're going to find right across the street? There's multiple abandoned properties. People haven't been there for years upon years upon years upon years. There's $96,000 hidden here somewhere. Who the hell knows what we're going to find up there? Right over here during Elsa, this is part of my frontage. And with the 70 acres, I've got a lot of frontage here on Otter Creek Road or Avenue here in Otter Creek. So I've got to come over. I actually have to, there's the road, there's the trees hanging over. I do want to come over here with the brush rake and kind of get this cedar out of the way. So an arborvitae, a cedar fell down, as you can see right there. Right across the street, look at this, a little over 1.6 acres. Oh man, it's just completely and totally overgrown. You can see, I don't know if that's a fence line. It's got to be a fence line because look at here. You see the old gate right here? Now, this is pretty characteristic of what's termed the old Florida cracker houses. Now, when I first heard Florida cracker, I thought, well, that's got to be a derogatory term. But it's really a term derived, look at this. Look at this. It's a term derived from, well, you guys remember Western cowboys, right? So out west, we just called them cowboys. Well, all the early settlers in Georgia and Florida, the cowboys, they were called crackers because they were cracking their whips. There used to be a video out on YouTube of me teaching whip cracking and knife throwing, because I used to teach some Western arts in regards to weaponry. We know right there, do not touch the agave plant at all. That is poisonous to humans. Oh, look at this, everything is overgrown. Oh man, look at that even. What is this? What is this? Oh, this is the front door. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can see now why I have, even though it's 90 degrees, I have my hoodie on, I have my boots on. Not only will the agave attack me, any other creature out here will attack me. Okay, it's obviously, there's a ton of stuff inside. Let's not go inside first. Let's go. What's this? Oh, we gotta be careful. You know what? I should wear gloves. We gotta be careful flipping tin because poisonous snakes are usually under there. Look at that. That right there, that's part of a giant palm tree. And there's the base. Here's the ride right here. And there's the gate right here. So you can see there was, looks like a big old oak tree actually fell over right in here. And brought the tractor over and moved it out of the way so that there could be ample parking. So you can see there's actually tractor marks right there. And then there's a little bit of everything. Is that tinsel? Is that Christmas tinsel? There's cans. Okay, we gotta be careful around these old tires too because poisonous snakes can be hiding in there. Now, I wasn't the only one that helped. I want to give appellations to Michael as well because remember Michael's just down over there, and Michael saw that the work was being done and he came over and he helped, brought his chainsaw. Very, very appreciative of that. Had to put the hood up because of the bugs. I can see a structure back here and I'm gonna try and find a way to get there. Now you're thinking, why would Michael and Jeremy come in here and push this tree out of the way so that there's parking? Well, believe it or not, Adventures with the Hudsons was actually trying to put an offer in on this property. This property and some other properties with it, sold not so long ago for only $4,000. You go, well, why? Why only $4,000? Well, reality is abandoned property, old abandoned homes. Here's some old fencing. And it just recently resold again. And I know what you're all thinking right now. You're like, Jeremy, you bought it, didn't you? Nope, I didn't buy it because Adventures with the Hudsons was looking to buy it. But one of our YouTube fans actually just closed on it a couple days ago, and they're opening a tortoise rescue here. Now they have a ton of work to do. And this reminds me of getting on the 70 acres. But this piece of property, oh, look at that beautiful old oak on the property. Oh, that's going to be a staple tree for them. Yeah, fish tanks, trikes, bikes, tires. Oh, wow. They obviously have a ton of work to do, but we got to be very careful back here in this old wood. Looks like they were milling some of their own wood. Look at this. Look at this. Oh wow, there's a barn back here. All kinds of stuff in it. Stuff like this, we gotta be careful. That's why I got the big boots on. It is burning up. Okay, I'm gonna take the hoodie off. Okay, like if I were to flip this right now, there's almost like 100% chance that there'd be a diamond back rattler under there. You see what pretty. Okay, bugs are still getting me. An abandoned place like this is that. Abandoned place like this, bugs could be anywhere and everywhere. So we gotta be very careful. And I know right now you're thinking, Jeremy, your eyes are a mess. What are you doing in a place like that? Having fun? Exploring? My eyes are gonna be a mess regardless, right? Okay, check this out. Now, remember, you never go into areas like this without proper permission. And whenever you see us in any type of area, we always have permission to be there. We would never trespass. You know how we feel about trespassing. And we have proper permission here. The old bottles, the desk. I'm almost scared to try and open. I didn't bring gloves. Yeah, that's stuck in there. So we do have permission. Is this an old player piano? Now, this property just recently sold, not for $4,000, but property values have gone up, and that's kind of what happens when somebody comes in and, oh, that's not a piano. The bugs are unreal right now. Comes in and overpays for a piece of property, values go up, and we did overpay for our piece of property. What is that down there? And so this one just recently sold for, I think, $27,500 is what it sold for. Really, what you're buying is the 1.6. Oh man, right in the sty. Oh, got a bug right in the sty. They're buying the acreage. Oh man. Oh, I see a back fence. Look at this here. Could you imagine metal detecting over here? What the heck? Look at all this back here. You're not even to the house yet. Okay. Here's a back fence. Or maybe no, that looks like old porcelain sink. That could actually be worth money. Again, we gotta be very careful. Snakes, as you're well aware, would be a cool yard ornament. All right, this looks like some kind of pig pen. Oh man, they're all over me, all over me. That's bad. That's bad. I should have sprayed. Okay, here we go. Here is barbed wire. There's fence. Holy cow. Wow. Okay, it's bad back here. really bad. I gotta get out of here. All right, mosquitoes have calmed down a little bit. I know you can't see them, but they're all over me. And you get on Jeremy when you film at your place, they're not all over you. They're not. The reason why they're not is because I have chickens and ducks, and I have them on purpose to eat the bugs. Here's another pen. There'd be some kind of animal in here at some point. I'm gonna have to go get spray in my face. Wow. Okay. This is. Not only are they getting in the sty, one just got up my nose. Maybe if we get out of here a little bit. Here's remnants of something. Could you imagine metal detecting out here? Wow, I'm sweating like nobody's business. Look at this old stone. Look at that old stone. I wonder if that marks something. Maybe that's a burial. What else have we got? Oh, there's another outbuilding right there behind the house. This piece of property is beautiful. It just needs a massive, massive cleanup. Oh, wow. Okay, somebody was in the garden and they were into cooking. Hopefully cookies. I love me some cookies. And at the same time, they were into relaxation in Florida. So we got a hammock right there next to, oh man, the dreaded agave plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're everywhere. Everywhere. That scared me to death right there. I know what kind of damage they've done to me. There's a doghouse. Maybe the doghouse. No, it's a dog walls. No roof on that one. Couldn't take it anymore. Came back up. I always got the deep woods off. That was a big mistake, spraying deep woods off in my face on my raw styes. Oh man, that burns bad. Now this area here, you see where the base is of this tree that fell? That's a great area to actually look for Indian artifacts, to look for dinosaur and fossil bones and you name it. It looks like there's been a little bit of a, oh no. Oh, why? That makes my heart hurt. Why? Why would they do that? And then that makes you wonder what happened to the people in 1997. You know what this would be really cool for? I'll tell you what. Owners, I won't say their name right now. If you want to sell this to me, I'll buy this because I actually want to make a boat into a bench and put that out on the screened-in porch. So if you're just going to junk that, I'll give you a little cash for it, and I'm going to build it into an actual couch and a bench to go out on the screened-in porch. If you're interested. Of course, now I gave you that idea. You guys might want to do the same thing for your place. So they are not looking to live in the house there. They are. These are brand new things. They're going to build for the turtle rescue. My goodness, look at the old picnic table there, completely rotten. Paint cans, rescue food. Mosquitoes all over me. This is just a mosquito haven. A little bit better now that I have the deed on. That's the only thing that works out here is the deed. But look, the thing that boggles my mind the most is people who lived out here. They just treated all of their land as a dump. And you've got a city dump 10 minutes away, my opinion, and it is just my opinion. Laziness. Why take it to the dump when you can throw it out back? Looks like a cover to a hot tub. That's just sad. Very, very sad. This is just insane. There's stuff literally everywhere. Okay, this is another hot tub cover. Again, if I flip this up, or not. If there's a diamondback in there, those things can lunge their body weight. And if it's a 6-footer and I'm right next to it, I'm a done deal. And I'm trying to look through the camera, not necessarily at the ground because I'm here by myself. Look at this outbuilding. So I don't think we're going to flip anything over. Jeez, it just makes you wonder. Oh, man. I love the property, but I've been 6 months cleaning up somebody else's mess with that giant skank right there. See it? Look at that. Chickens would love that right now. I love the property, the old wood, but the cleanup process is just going to be insane. And I speak from a person who's been doing it for 6 months. You're paying to clean somebody else's mess. Wow. I don't know, should we even go in here? You know what we should do? We should probably get an light. I got my Marauder 2, and it's my brightest light. Here we go. Oh man, there are mosquitoes everywhere. Are you? Oh, okay. That would have been nice to know beforehand. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. I went all the way back for nothing. See all the mosquitoes flying around? They're attacking me right now. All right, let's get out of here. This is the back door of the house. I gotta be careful with snakes. There is the back door. Let's just take a peek real quick. Mosquitoes everywhere. Oh man, the whole place is loaded with stuff. Okay. We are big spider web. Let's get that out of the way. Back of the house. More bracken ferns. Jeez. What are they doing? People sleeping? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think they were hoarders. Now, if they were the right kind of hoarders, there's money in here. Like we found over on the 70 acres. If they were the wrong kind of hoarders, there's snakes and raccoons and all kinds of things that want to kill you. Oh! Oh man. Oh man, I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe it. Oh, I just fell right through. I fell right through. Luckily, there was nothing down there. So glad I'm wearing the big boots. Could have been a snake down there. Could have been anything down there. It's obvious this old wood is unstable. Oh man. Okay. All right, hearts are pumping. I'll tell you what. Now I'm wondering if I want to take my chances in the house. Hells, yes I do. We're going in. Here we go. All right. Look at that. I'm sure no superhero. Oh, that's He-Man. That's actually worth money. Not in that condition, but all right, let's see what we got in here. Yeah, this is the old style cracker houses where they would just throw wood up everywhere. Just the exact same style as we're in. Here we go. We've just figured it out. This is Nancy's nest. Crazy part is people actually lived, not only lived, but survived and thrived in these type of living situations. There's a Florida gator cat there. Oh, man, I don't think it's wise for me to, I can't even touch all this stuff. I was going to say not wise for me to touch all this stuff, but Nancy, your nest is a mess. All right, obviously this was the kitchen. Again, we have to be extremely careful. Les, Davidson, isn't it? Yep, sure is Michelle. That's worth money right there, Harley Davidson. I mean, you just sweat crazy. You just shake your head and wonder. And you wonder about things such as what's in that old moonshine bottle. I just don't know how they did it. And once you get to the point of how did they do it, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jeremy, you don't know how they actually lived in here. No, I'm thinking, I don't know how they created such a mess. I mean, I would go insane. A&W root beer mug, that's worth money. Marine Corps engineers mug, that's worth money. So, there's other canned foods. There's some relish down there. I probably shouldn't squat too close to the ground. Oh my goodness. How did anybody live like this? Is that that's the bedroom in there. We'll look in there in a second. And here's the sad part, okay? Somebody paid a lot of money. That might be actually Ninja Turtle in there. I gotta find out. And it is, nope, Shrek. Okay, if it's Ninja Turtle, we'd be looking at a couple hundred, if not more. Oh man, look at the floor rotted through there. You know I would have fell through in there, and probably still might. And who knows what kind of animals are in here. I just don't understand how people can live like this. So, super fans buy the property. It must have been a stove right there at one point. And they pay a premium price for the property. And ultimately, what they're paying is for the 1.6 acres. But what? Oh man, I almost fell through again. Look at this. Look at the hole in the house. Ultimately, they're going to have a huge cleanup task project. I mean, we know what it's like. Been doing it for 6 months now. All right, let's see what's inside. Okay, I'm just curious. I'm sweating like crazy. Crown Royal bag. There's always something in a Crown Royal bag. Gotta be careful. What is it? It is dirty socks. It's the first time for a Crown Royal bag. United States Navy. Okay, that's worth money. Victoria's Secret. Okay. Oh, this is bad. I don't think I can get in there without falling through the desk. Oh wow. There's another bedroom. Whoa! This place might be haunted. Out of there. I'm out of there. Oh. Is that creepy doll looking at me weird? The creepy doll looks like it's looking at me weird. Wait, no, his eyes are closed. I can't be looking at me if his eyes are closed. This is sad. This is so sad. There's another dresser. Looks like another bedroom. Oh my. Gun rack. Gun rack's still good, and that's about the only thing in here still good. Light source up top. There is some camo. Wow. I know some of you think I'm going to pass out right now from heat exhaustion. You're probably right. Again, there's more United States Marines. Listen, I ain't trying to hate or nothing. There's no way in Hales the Marines would have let this slide by. Look at this. Here's old Hummels. If they're actual Hummels. They might be, they might not be. There's a collection up there that could be worth some money. Oh, man. Should we try? See what's in here? I know camera work isn't the best, but it ain't gonna be in this type of situation. Look at that. I think that might be a gold ring. That might be a gold ring right down in there. Might. All right, let me put the flashlight down. And we're gonna pull it out and no, it's a dry leaf. Not even close, Jeremy. Not even close. How do people live like this and how do people destroy like this? I mean, this is just, you can see a bathroom. You can see a bathroom. You know what that means? It means one of two things. There wasn't a bathroom inside, or, which is a big probability, or an outhouse, and we just found the bathroom. There's the bathroom. So they did have running water, probably well water. There's a sink. I saw a toilet out back, busted up. Oh, wait. Be really careful with this. It's gonna fall on me now. I fall through. Okay. Set that down. And there it is. There it is, that pretty blue that nobody can live without. There's a toilet in here. With a view of nature. Doing your nature in nature. Can't beat that. Let's at least give it a try. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna let this stay open. We couldn't get in here from the other way, so we were gonna fall through. Okay. These old windows need to be sold for art projects. This is peaches. There's some peaches up there. I don't know why the clothes is right there by the front door. I gotta say, all in all, this is one massive project, and I can't wait to see the turtle tortoise rescue come in here right across the street. Oh, I see him now. Oh yeah, they're there. And he wants to rip me a new one. They're there. Here at the ranch, I kind of feel like a superhero. At first, I thought my eye condition was something to be ashamed of and something that I didn't want to show. But now, superhero powers. You could call me double sty eye. And I'm going to need it today because there is a monster. I'm telling you, a huge monster here at the ranch. Time to Gator Scout up because I'm going to need the extra protection. I think I actually got Hogzilla. I guess I'm not positive. I truly think it's probably Hogzilla. But before we get to Hogzilla, because I'm a little timid to actually go to the actual pig pen, the pig trap, and see if it's Hogzilla. Because let's face it, a giant wild hog with those sharp tusks could slice right through me. I need my superhero vest. This right here for Gator Scouts. But before that, I want to take these over to the chickens. I don't know if I should let the chickens out or not, but one of our faithful fans sent these for the chickens. I want to see how the chickens do with these before I go up against Hogzilla. This is where all the feed is. Here I've got cracked corn, hog feed, which again, remember, I don't need to feed the hogs. That's something else. They're free range hogs. They go out and get all of their food, go out and get all of their water. I just provide a place for them to sleep at night. So I've become the hub where they sleep. I still supplement all of their food. The chickens always supplement their food. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get just a little lid